All right, so let's look at another example on solving trigonometric equations. Here I have tangent of x plus pi minus cosine of x plus pi over 2 equals 0. We want the answer between 0 and 2 pi. All right, well, this isn't terribly bad. So I'm going to use my sum and difference formulas so I can get rid of these pluses here. I'm going to make it look worse before it looks better. So I know for tangent of x plus pi, I'm going to get tangent of x plus tangent of pi over 1 minus tangent of x tangent of pi. Now I have my minus. For my cosine, I know I'm going to have cosine of x cosine of pi over 2 minus sine of x sine of pi over 2, and that equals 0. All right. So that's just basically using my sum and difference formulas. Now I'm going to evaluate what I can and simplify this down. Well, tangent of pi is 0 and 0, so this whole thing comes down to just tangent of x. Cosine at pi over 2, this is 0, so that goes away. This is a 1, sine of pi over 2, so I don't have a minus a negative sine of x equals 0. Well, this is just tangent of x plus sine of x equals 0. All right, easy enough. I'm going to turn tangent into sine x over cosine of x plus sine x equals 0. I'm going to add fractions. I'm going to get sine x plus sine x cosine x equals 0, and this is all over cosine x. Now at this point you should recognize that x, in this case, cannot equal pi over 2 plus pi k, where k is an element of the integers, because that will give you 0 in the denominator. So when I'm solving this, if I get a pi over 2 or 3 pi over 2 or something like that, I can't have it because it's going to make 0 in the denominator, which would make sense here because tangent, if I get something that when I put in for x, I would get pi over 2. Tangent is undefined at pi over 2. All right. So from here, if we remember from algebra, whenever it's set equal to 0, we can just take my numerator, and I have sine x plus sine x cosine x equals 0. I can just solve my numerator for 0 because 0 divided by any number is just 0. All right. So from here, I take a GCF out. I get sine x times 1 plus cosine x equals 0. Well, I got sine x equals 0 and 1 plus cosine x equals 0. All right, from here, this is just unit circle stuff. I know this is going to be, let's see, sine is 0 at 0 and at pi. This is going to be cosine is negative 1 at pi. Well, 0 and pi are both not pi over 2, therefore my answers are, my answers are going to be 0 and pi. Not a problem, just some pretty basic algebra in here, using your unit circle and some trig identities. Not bad. Hi, I'm Mr. Buzzard, and these videos are supplemental instruction for my students. If you found the video enjoyable, make sure you click the like button and click subscribe, as well as the bell for notifications to receive future videos on high school mathematics.